Good morning. All right, so just a quick oversight of what we're doing this week. So, the first place you always should be starting is on our weekly website because remember, that's where I'm giving you guys like all your instruction, all your directions, all your links. So, that is going to be a bit.ly link that I have posted a gajillion times. Um, my online honors guys, this is you right here. You're going to go to your weekly page and it's going to say, oh, here's all your stuff. My CP guys, here is your week 15 page. And you're going to go and you're going to look at all your stuff. And so every week, remember, it says this is what we're doing. This week, we're finishing up with Blackfish. So if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. If you have questions about it, remember, I have office hours Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can log in and talk to me about it, or you can send me remind messages. Here's a link. I've also posted it on Classroom. You need to be finishing up the packet that you were assigned last week. So it's due this week. It's listed as 14.3. So I'll pull Classroom and check that for you guys in just a second. If you have not already looked at the screencast, you also need to look at the screencast that I did for you about documentaries and how they kind of fit into all the different things that we've been looking at with media literacy and breaking them down and understanding and deconstructing them. Once you've finished all of that stuff, that's kind of just finishing up last week's work. This week, what I've added on is there is a set of articles, and there's a good like dozen articles in there. So browse through and pick one that interests you. You're going to read one of those articles. Once you have read it fully, completely, you feel really comfortable with the information in it, you are going to write an article review on it. And this isn't just like, I liked this article, it was cool. This follows a specific format. And so I've given you a couple different resources for that format. You have a step-by-step slideshow that takes you through like here's sentence 1, here's sentence 2. You also have something called the green sheet. If we were in the classroom, you would have a laminated green piece of paper on all the desks, on all the tables, and I would refer all the time back to the green sheet. Take a look at the green sheet. Look at the green sheet, guys. Pull up the green sheet. So I've given you a copy of that online as well. It's basically the same information, just in 2 different formats. So again, what you're doing, you are finishing up the packet from last week, and then you are choosing one of the articles, and then you are going to follow the steps and write the article review. If you go onto your classroom, remember the best place to look is the classwork tab, and I sort everything by week here. So I have moved your documentary handout to this week. You'll finish that one. And then in the article review assignment, I have put all of this stuff that you need. Here's the set of articles. Here's a slideshow walking you through that article review step. Here's the green sheet that I refer to. Look, it's bright green. And then here is the actual thing that you are filling out and working on. And it's got a couple different questions to get you thinking about information. And these questions go in order of the article review format. So you do this stuff and then you put all of that information into 5 sentences. Not difficult. If you've written a précis for any class before, it's similar to writing a précis. It's just kind of like a light version. I'm not looking for crazy, crazy, crazy writing like a lot of précis are. So that is it for this week. All right. Finishing up the documentary, finishing up your documentary packet, and then choosing an article to read and writing the review on it. That's it. If you have questions, remember that I'm online 11 to usually about 11:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And next week, we're probably going to be doing a graduation speech. And then in the meantime, you also need to be looking for another documentary that you are interested in studying. I can give you suggestions. We have a whole set of choice documentaries that we used to use in class, like in physical class as a unit. Um, or if there is something else that intrigues you that's out, because that's one of the neat things about documentaries, they're always coming out. Um, you can choose something like that within reason, something that is, basically classroom appropriate and nobody's going to freak out and say like, oh my gosh, my daughter was watching this or my child was this and my son, you know what I mean? So that's it for this week. If you have questions, let me know. Miss you guys. Bye.